Hi, Miss Anis. Good morning if you're watching in the morning, and good evening or good night or good afternoon, or maybe what time is it? Yeah. So today I'm going to back with it in another video log for the tutorial work. Today I'm going to talk about the cultural shock that I've been experienced. Yeah, but I've never been an extremely lucky person that I can get chances to travel all around the world and go to different countries. No, I've never been there. The only places I've been before is in Taiwan and Hong Kong, which is when I was very young. So there's not much culture shock that I've experienced before. And so today I'm going to talk about the Orang Asli culture that I've been experienced before, since I've been given the chance to live with the Orang Asli for 1 week time when I was 16 years old, which is 2018. Yeah, and there's the Orang Asli. The Orang Asli Kampung is in Pahang, Malaysia. It's in Pos Patau. It's in the deep mountains when you go inside, and then it's the forest, and then you go inside the mountains, and then you drive up to the one of the hills, and the kampung where I stay in is there. So today I'm going to talk about a few that really shocked me when I went there, because first of all, the Orang Asli they are very the education level within them is very low, because due to the language, they have their own language, but there's no school for Orang Aslis to go to, like they teach in their language. There's none, so they have to force themselves to learn Bahasa Melayu if they want to study in schools, and their journey to school is a long way. They have to wake up early in the morning to take the truck and then to go to the schools, and the government didn't really support them to go to school until they graduate from high school. No, they only support them until the Form 2, which is like they're 14 years old. So a lot of them are actually uneducated, and so thus they get married at a very early age. So I've been like known that they are teenagers like me, and they already get married and they already have children in like my age right now, and the earliest I've heard of is 15 years old, and they're already carrying a baby. So that's kind of shock to me that time, but I don't blame them, because they don't have the chance to be educated. So in my knowledge, there's not many of them graduated high school, especially boys. And girls, if they are persistent enough, they only a few of them can make it to the graduation of high school. And another thing that actually shocked me is that the parents there, because they kind of don't take their kids by their side every time when you see in like what you see in the city. They usually just let their kids run around the kampong and just go to river and go hang around with other kids, and then they just have their own time. So it's very normal to see that a kid that's most around 2 or 3 years old already running around without any shoes on, and running around with a batch of kids that are their age, and then they went to the river and jump inside the river with it like they are diving. So it's kind of normal to see that, but it actually shocked me because I was not used to it as I was a city kid. So it's kind of shocked me that time. So, and there's a third one is, I've always known that Orang Asli is like the natives are good at singing and they are like gifted with their voices, but I never knew that they are that gifted. So if you went to the Orang Aslis and you live with them, you can actually hear their angelic voices. Like they are born with angelic voices, like they can sing the second they are born. So it's very normal that you can like randomly ask someone to sing and they can still sing better than you. And they have this like what we call perfect pitch, and they are born with it. So every time they sing a song, it's always on the right note and always on the right key. So it's although they didn't receive any music teachings or music classes, but they still sing it on the right pitch. So that's kind of interesting to me. Yeah, so today these 3 things are the 3 shocking facts that I've experienced in the Orang Asli culture. I hope that it makes you know more about something. Bye, Miss Hanis.